Yeah, man.
There you go. Get into it. I like it. Hey, I might have to start the video just a little bit sooner. You can just see Dave.
Yeah, you should. That was good.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Bill.
And Jason.
And Dave.
With a mini episode.
Yes, because I was deathly ill.
Yeah, dude. Fuck.
Last week it was horrendous. Dude. It was like one of the worst sicknesses I've had in a while. Like
that sucks.
So Friday night, we had something as waiting practice because we had a show in Madison the following day on Saturday. I had just gotten over a cold. I was hanging out with Brian, Rosie, and their boys, and like one of the boys was sick, and I caught his cold. And and that wasn't that bad. It was just like a normal cold. I'm like, I'll be fine. Thought it was like out of my system. I was like, I'll be great for Saturday. Friday night, we jam. I'm fine. A little bit of sniffles, no big deal. Go to bed that night, wake up in the middle of the night just shivering violently.
Oh, shit.
And I didn't feel cold, but like I was like, this is not good. And
probably
like
had a fever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And I was like turning my heat up every hour. I would wake up just shivering, turn the heat up, try to sleep, turn the heat. And like it just went all night until I had to go to the practice space. So we had to go drive to Madison. I told the guys, I was like, I got no sleep last night. I feel horrendous right now. I'm going to sleep in the van on the way there. We'll do the show. It'll be great. The show was great. It turned out really well. I did not puke or shit myself, so that was awesome.
That's cool.
I got to see my friend Becky, so that was super fucking cool, and it was a great show, and the bands are awesome.
Right?
Yeah.
Have you guys ever shit yourselves from being sick?
This was the first time.
That you shit yourself being sick? Whoa.
Multiple times.
Whoa.
That's how sick I was. Yeah.
I haven't been that sick since 2008.
Where were you, in like bed?
Yeah, I didn't leave my bed for 48 hours, basically.
And you just shit yourself in bed?
Yep.
Wow.
It sucked.
Yeah.
It fucking sucked.
Were you puking and shitting at the same time?
I lucked out. I didn't puke at all.
Really?
I felt like it, but I also didn't eat anything. I was just drinking a lot of liquids for fear of like throwing up. Because I mean, if you know you're going to throw up, my approach is either to not really eat anything and just stick to liquids. Or if I do eat something, I chew the ever-living shit out of it because I know it's going to come back up and I don't want it to be like brutal. Originally, I wasn't going to talk about this. I was like, this is pretty brutal.
Yeah,
but
we're starting.
I could care less.
It's a very delicious episode so far.
Let's talk about shitting and puking. It's great.
Shitting yourself, puking.
So yeah, we did the show. Come back Sunday, or we come back that night, same night. And Sunday night, I try to go to bed and just in the middle of the night, just wake up and I'm just shitting every hour on the hour, if not every 30 minutes.
Ooh.
Brutal. And that was like my whole Sunday. Damn. Which is why the last week's video and like audio did not get put up right away because I was just like, I want to die. Like somebody kill me right now. Please put a bullet through my fucking head. Yeah. And I ended up not working on Monday. Like I told my dad, I was like,
look at you. Took one day off of work.
Yeah, I told my dad, I was like, dude,
why don't you go to a hospital?
Nah, I'm not dead.
I know.
If that's going to kill me, then let it kill me. That's not going to kill me. But I told my dad, I was like, I'm not running up and down 4 flights of stairs every like 30 minutes to an hour to go to the bathroom. Like, it's not going to happen. So I'm just going to stay home where the bathroom is like right next to me.
I'm sure he was cool with that.
Yeah, no, he was fine. Yeah, it wasn't that big deal.
Do you have health insurance?
Yeah.
Well, what the fuck, dude? They're basically paying for you to go to the... I mean, you're setting that... I fucking, like... There's so much money aside from my insurance. I'm just like, what the fuck? I should be going to the doctor every week to at least use it.
Oh,
it comes out of my fucking
I'm one
paycheck.
of those, like, fucking Polacks that's just like, if I lose a limb, then I'm going to the doctor.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we're fine. If a cold kills me, then it was meant to be.
Damn. Okay, well...
But yeah, it all worked out. I didn't. I was miserable for 2 days and got over it. So we're all good now. And last night's show was a breeze. So I didn't feel like vomiting or shitting. So that was good.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Well, that's good. That's definitely a plus. Last night was sick,
always
dude.
a plus. Yeah, if you're not vomiting and shitting.
Yeah, you guys sounded like they literally sounded the best I've ever seen them play before with 3 guys. Instead of like 5 dudes.
Thank you.
Yeah. It sounded heavier than usual.
Yeah. I think the dude that mixed this did a really good job. Because I listened to the video this morning and it sounded we sounded huge.
Yeah, I know. You did sound huge.
I couldn't believe it.
I couldn't either.
Like I'm confident in the setup.
Hard to believe.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad you liked it. Yeah, because you and Nate are like, I got to get Nate at one of these shows. Just so he's the last one I got to prove wrong.
Why he doesn't think it's possible
both
with the
of
bass thing?
Yeah, both of them. When I mentioned, like, I was like, yeah, we're gonna go the 3-piece route. and I'm gonna end up doing guitar, bass. And everybody's like, horrible idea.
Yeah,
horrible
I
idea.
just thought it was gonna sound so
They
bad.
sound pretty natural for what it is.
Yeah, dude, it sounds
Like almost like a bass player.
super
It
low
sounds
end.
like a
Yeah,
bass,
it's
yeah.
insane. Because I thought it was gonna sound like some weird
do
MIDI
you throw
shit.
off like the timing of it somehow?
I use those mimics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I use
So we were talking about that. So that works pretty good. Huh?
Oh yeah. It's an interesting trick that I do. I mean, it's a real overkill way of doing it, but that's what makes it sound so good.
Yeah.
Is because I put a lot of effort and money into making sure that it sounds as big as it does.
Yeah.
So it's not just like I'm using a splitter and then an octave. Like the dude, like the guy from Local H, that's what he does. And it was funny because like I remember the video where he's like, people could do this better than me, and I was like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do it better than him.
Yeah,
and
you did, for sure.
I even called him out on Facebook. I was like, if anybody knows Scott Lucas, tell him I'm coming for him. Like, and somebody was like, I know him. I was like, yes. I was like, please let him know. That's why I wish I went on tour with them in Europe, because then I could actually like give the guy shit. It'd be fun because he seems like he'd be down for that. But so it all gets split through like a looper, and then one half is the bass, so it goes into the octave pedal, and then like really the secret sauce is the mimic pedal, which I have set super fucking low. Just because
Don't you have two mimic pedals?
I do, yeah. So one for the guitar, one for the bass, so I can control it separately.
You set them
that's how
differently,
anal I am.
too?
Yeah. So the bass is a lot tighter, just because for rhythmic sake, I don't want it to be that far off. The guitars, those can definitely come off a little bit, and that's what gives it even fuller sound. And then the other like super secret sauce is like these pedals that I bought. They're essentially Kempers for guitars, and what they do is they profile a guitar. And then you can tell another guitar to sound like those.
Who makes that again? You show me that.
More.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the shit. It's cool. So
it's
like
a small ass pedal too, right?
super fucking tiny. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And they're awesome. So like for the second guitar is essentially my Telecaster. Which is great because then I'm playing, one of my PRSs, which is like a heavier sounding guitar, a little bit fuller. So the Telecaster gives it like that little twanginess to it. Plus that Tele of mine just has like a good full sound, like a little bit fuller than your average Tele. So altogether, it makes this big sounding thing, and it sets it off. So it sounds like we sound like a 5-piece.
Yeah.
Like I think I fool people enough to be like, wow, it sounds like 5 people are playing.
Yeah.
And I think a few people even said that. They're like, yeah, when we walked in, like we thought it was like a full band playing.
It sounds like a full band. It sounds huge,
that's the
dude.
trick, yeah.
Yeah, I was definitely surprised.
Yeah, I mean, like I have no problem talking about it, obviously, and I'll give away the secrets.
I don't need the bass thing, but
the mimicker is where it's at.
And that Moore pedal.
That's the trick, man. If you really, really want like a legit second sounding guitar,
but then I need another head too, and another cab.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that cab in stereo,
split it,
and it would still sound really fucking good. It would sound probably massive even in the one enclosure.
Yeah,
but.
Dude, there was one part in one song, and I don't know if it was a fuck up or not, but you guys, like, everybody came off, like, everything came off, and then you guys got right back together.
Yeah, it was during one of the solos.
Was that, like, on purpose?
I went back and watched the video, and I still don't quite know what happened. No, that was an accident.
It wasn't planned?
Total accident.
But it was sick, because it, like, literally, you guys came right back. I thought it was, like, a joke. Like, you were like, haha.
So Gabe did something, like, it seemed like he almost missed a beat somehow. Like, because he was doing a part where it's more of like an accent to what's going on.
Yeah.
And it just seemed like he dropped off for like a half second.
Yep.
But no, it all works out. Like thank God, like this is like the 4th or 5th time we've done this now. And we've kind of like, we're starting to like iron out some of the kinks where it's like, we have our fallback plans for if something goes wrong. Like there were some fuck ups at that show besides that one. Like I missed the whole rhythm section during Hippies. But I don't think anybody,
Really?
Nobody noticed. Yeah, the only people that noticed are obviously Pete and Eddie because they fucking played those songs a million times.
Pete's,
Did you see his
Instagram
post?
story was hilarious.
Wasn't that
He
funny?
was pretty fucking...
He got replaced by a robot.
Yeah. Dude, by the time I went to...
I was dying when I saw that.
When you look at
afterwards.
the stage, it did look like like a stack of this, like,
just the whole
you were in like
row.
a server room.
Dude,
It was
Skynet.
because
yeah, that's sick, though.
He was like joking about that. He was like, He's like, yeah, see, he goes, this is why we need to vote for Trump. He's like, the machines are taking our jobs. Like, don't forget, I'm half Mexican too, so we're definitely taking your jobs now.
Oh, that's so funny.
He's like, yeah, I don't think I could post that without getting in trouble. I was like, that's fair.
I saw Pete
That's
like
fair.
at the beginning of when you guys played, and then I left. I caught Nate's band, The Infected, last night too, and then I came back to Reggie's to hang out with her because
I didn't think you were coming back.
Oh yeah, I was coming back.
You were gone for a while.
Well, Chuck left his car there too. I just had him ride with me.
Left it at Reggie's?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we went. Yeah, I didn't want to stay there. I saw Alex and I brought him back. Alex Kirsch.
That was awesome. That was a great surprise that you brought Alex back.
I feel bad because I like left right after pretty
Oh, really?
much. Yeah.
It was fucking packed in there,
Yeah,
right?
it was packed. Yeah.
That's awesome. I'm glad
Gordon
that shit
Infected play.
Cobra. And I saw Gordon and Eileen. They sounded awesome. They were actually really good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Nate was like the
crushing
best.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Obviously
ripping solos and like just killing
They're
it.
not even like they don't. I mean, yeah, they're a punk band, but they don't really. They sound more of like a melodic thrash band.
It's kind of like Iron Maiden with punk.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
like way faster and like there's like definitely a lot of metal parts too. Where I'm
Yeah.
like, oh okay. But yeah, it was cool. I mean, they were really cool. I was like really high by the time they were playing. But
that band's the shit, man.
yeah.
Like it was funny when I first obviously I didn't know about that band. I knew about Small Town Murder.
Yeah,
Join, and then like. Obviously, I'm gonna find out that Nate's in the second band when we all practice together, and
yeah,
I was like, this is pretty interesting. And then when I saw a show, I was like, this is the shit.
yeah. The old bass player from Warforged, before we were Warforged, we were still in his honor. One day he was like, I found this insanely sick, like fast melodic punk band, and I was like, what are they called? He's like, they're from here. They're called The Infected. And he sent me their music video for like Old Habits for Drug Addicts.
Okay.
And Nate's in the video, and I'm like, yo, I think that's the guitar player from Small Town Murder.
It's weird that I never knew about the two bands. Like I knew about Small Town Murder, but I never knew about The Infected.
Neither did I. I had no idea. But I mean,
they've done well.
Of Ryan's Hope.
Ryan's Hope? No.
Orion's Hope?
Orion's?
No, Ryan's Hope.
Ryan's Hope. Why does that sound familiar?
They were like a kind of a similar band.
No,
like
a thrashy
they were like pretty
punk.
good.
That's
they were like
sick.
punk, but like also like a lot of metal
Like
influence.
legit, like good guitar
There
players.
was one
Shit is
guitar
sick.
player I think worked at Guitar Center when I was like a child, basically.
Oh, yeah. Which Guitar Center?
The Villa Park one?
Yeah.
And they were like a pretty big band. I think they
Man,
might
what
have
a-
got
sounds so
signed.
familiar.
What a classic location, man. Villa Park fucking.
The GC. That's my hometown GC, I guess. That's the one I always go to.
Me too, and it's like the worst one.
They're all the worst one, to be honest.
Yeah, that one
rough.
particularly sucks though.
I
It never has good used pedals.
no.
I always have to go to the best one is Arlington Heights.
Arlington Heights. I have a
that
hookup
one's
now at the
awesome.
Arlington Heights one.
Really?
That I need to take advantage of. Yeah, a guy I've done work for
Oh,
WTF. Mhm.
cool.
It was funny because like I don't know. I think it got brought up, because I ran into him and he mentioned he's like, yeah, I'm working at Guitar Center. And I was like, oh no shit. I was like, which one? He goes, Arlington Heights. And like I'm sure he saw, but my like eyes like lit up. I was like, oh really? I was like, dude, you guys get some awesome shit. And he goes, oh, I know. He's like, it's the shit. For whatever reason, that one gets
I don't know
some of the
why.
best used gear all around. It's the shit. I think it's just a nicer area over there. That's why.
And I think it's just that store used to have like a lot of really good people there, like in and out.
Like the drummer of Soulfly, Joe Nunez.
Was he there?
Yeah, he worked there.
Really?
Mhm.
I had a lot
Which
of.
was weird because I remember like walking in there and I was a Soulfly fan and like I saw him and I'm like, why is that guy here? And everyone's like, he works here. I was like, that's sad.
Was he not in Soulfly anymore? He must have not been if it was sad.
It might have been during like an off
Okay.
time. I think he was
Off
there.
season?
He only, I don't know if he was actually on an album.
Off Soulfly
Might have been
season.
on
Do you like Sepultura at all?
I liked Soulfly more than Sepultura.
Yeah.
But Roots was like the shit, which is
Yeah, it's a
apparently
good
the album
record.
we have to talk about, like
Yeah.
for the new metal albums.
Yeah. That is a good one.
It's the shit. I bought that like immediately when I was a kid. And then I can't remember what I bought first. If it was either Soulfly and then Roots or Roots and then Soulfly. Obviously, Roots came out first, but Soulfly was like a band that I listened to a ton of and had the first at least 3 albums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first record I ever bought, metal wise, was Slipknot.
The first
Self-titled?
album?
Self-titled.
Hell
Nice.
yeah. Did
That's
you
a
listen
good
to
one.
that episode where Gobo was like
Yeah.
off the rails, off the charts?
I remember all I used to
rails.
listen to was like Shaggy,
It wasn't me.
Only,
Dr. Dre,
I was gonna say
2001.
only groups with S names.
Nelly.
Slipknot, Shaggy.
What's the big Nelly album? Country Grammar.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
And or is that the
I don't know.
song?
It might be the song.
Whatever that record was,
Nelly.
I had that.
Yeah.
Like shit like that, Shaggy.
Dude, Shaggy
And-
was sick.
Then I went
It
into
wasn't
Sam
me.
Goody and just bought the Slipknot album because it looked cool.
Yeah.
It
And then I
definitely
got in the
stood
car
out.
and I was like,
This doesn't
Holy
sound like
fuck.
Shaggy at all.
you know what really
man.
got me into metal? That the smile at the beginning of Dig music video.
That's so specific.
When he smiled,
That smile.
when he was screaming, like,
Hell yeah.
like smile. I was like, I like this stuff.
I'm into it.
Yeah, hell
awesome.
yeah.
God,
That's so
that fan
funny.
took a turn for the worst.
Oh, yeah. Now,
Probably
I mean,
the worst of all of them.
The singer took a turn for the worse, I guess, is the best way to really put it. Yeah, because he ended up in Hell Yeah. Which is,
who's still going, which is like ridiculous.
yeah, Nonpoint was just finished a tour with them.
He's still in the
yesterday.
band?
Who, Chad? Yeah, he's still like the OG
Who the fuck
member.
is playing drums now that Vinny,
So stupid.
God rest
Roy-
his soul, Vinny fucking Paul.
Roy Mayorga.
Oh, that guy?
Yeah.
He's from Stone Sour, I found out.
Oh, he was also another Soulfly
Dude?
drummer.
Oh, okay.
I think he might
must
have been
be-
the original
Really?
drummer.
He must just be one of those like Hollywood like
He's a session
drummer.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Hired gun.
Yeah, because I saw videos because Rob from Nonpoint, I follow him and stuff.
Yeah.
And Roy's a great drummer. Like he's like one of those good groovy drummers. So like Rob fucking loves him and got to see some cool side shot videos
Yeah.
of that guy playing, which is
Dude,
fun.
I went down the Slipknot rabbit hole after that episode we
Did
shot.
you?
Yeah. And
It's like a drug. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. There's
It's
some
like-
there's actually some really good songs on that new album. Like it's not that sick.
I need to
but
check it out, to be honest, as somebody that was like a Slipknot fan.
Yeah.
Like, I think I owe it.
Some of it doesn't even sound like.
I can't do the choruses.
Yeah, some of them,
They're
most of them are really
fucking
bad. There's a
terrible.
couple songs where it's like, okay, this is weird. Like it's not like the best chorus, but it sounds different from Slipknot. It's not like butt rock style chorus. So I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. But yeah, I mean,
You know what I saw on like a lot of people's top picks for the year? Is that new As They Lay Dying record.
I know, I can't believe
What?
it.
I
can't believe it
it.
either.
Really?
I had to-
Yeah.
I had to
Damn,
go.
a bunch of people just on the low key, like listening to that
Dude,
shit.
a lot of people
Really?
are,
I had to
yeah.
go listen to the song or a song, like whatever
the
one they
It
have a
sounds the
music
same.
video.
It sounds the fucking
It's
same.
identical.
Yeah, dude.
It's
Identical
like
to what?
almost the same like as
They're old
videos
shit.
they used to do
Oh.
where the drummer's like getting ready for the
Yeah,
pump
but I mean-
up and then
Yeah.
it's like,
What would you expect?
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I can't imagine
Dude, when
band doing
that
too much
album,
like a
oh
portrait.
my
when that
God.
album came out, Alex was so mad that he decided to write his own "As I Lay Dying" song just to show how fucking easy it is to do it. And he did it at work while I was sitting next to him. And then he sent it to me like a half hour later. He's like, "Hey, it's done."
And like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
It was like pretty spot
Yeah, he'll
on.
talk about it on the next episode.
tell him to bring it.
Man,
We'll
this
play it.
sucks.
Yeah, they're so bad. I mean,
I mean, I
will
like
say,
the first album was my shit.
Really?
Like,
You like
yeah.
that album
Mhm.
with
Yeah.
94 Hours and
Yes. Yeah.
what was
yeah. Yeah, whatever. I don't remember the titles, but yeah.
Fuck, it was
It
a
was
big
all
song.
the-
I covered it when I was like in my
Oh,
first
really?
band. Yeah.
I can't. I know what you're talking about, but I can't remember the title.
See, my thing was like I hated them at the time.
Oh,
like
really?
they were big because they were a Christian band, and I was like,
Oh, I
that's
didn't care
fucking
about
not
that. Yeah.
sick.
They still do the same stupid clean vocals
I
in
know.
this new shit.
Yeah,
too.
it literally sounds like they never took a break. Like it just sounds exactly the same. And I'm shocked at how many people still like it. I'm like, this is
I think
fucking,
that is a little
Not only that,
weird.
but the
that,
guy's
like,
they try to kill his
Yeah,
voice.
and
guy's
it's just
a
like nobody gives a
gigantic
shit
piece of
anymore.
shit.
Apparently,
Apparently, it's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
the
Christian
world
thing
gave
to
him
do
a
is
pass.
Forgive.
Turn the other
right?
cheek, man.
you know what? I will say though, if you
That's
guys
such
could
a
find it,
douche.
he did after he was convicted and everything, and like his prison sentence was set, and he wasn't like going away just yet. But Alternative Press Magazine did this long interview with him. It's actually a really interesting read.
I don't doubt
because he
that,
talks
yeah.
about how like he just fell out of Christianity. He's like, yeah, it's bullshit. And he was like, at some point, it just
Oh, I
felt
think
like
I
I was
remember
phoning it
reading
in.
that. Yeah.
It's really long, but it's
a good
really
article.
interesting.
Did
he
the other members do a similar interview talking about that? How they were like, yeah, not quite into the Christian thing like we were before, and yada yada yada. and all
Yeah,
that,
I
right?
know a lot of
kinda came
bands like
down.
Under Oath is not Christian anymore, and I don't know if
Yeah, we all
the new
grow
As
up.
I Lay-
Shocker.
yeah, right. It's just like
You moved out of your parents' house? Jeez.
it's very lame that it's and I've seen it a lot
I
of
can't even
places
believe it's
too.
a genre. I mean, how honestly,
Christian
how
metalcore.
not metal
It's an
can
id-
you fucking get?
I don't know. I have
It's a
no
way
idea.
to identify, I guess.
Like
you
the
know?
metal gods are rolling in their graves when Christian metal came out.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Even if you're
man.
Christian, don't talk about it. Just fucking play breakdowns, you dumb fuck.
Dude, Vinnie
I think,
Paul's giving you the finger from his grave right now. Fuck you as I lay dying. He probably doesn't sound like
Talk
that.
about the Prince of Darkness. Did you hear that new Ozzy song?
No, I like
God,
don't
did you
want
see
to
the
hear it.
cover of the record
No, but I'm gonna look
Why?
it up
or
right
the
now.
cover of the single? It's unreal. He looks like a
Oh, no.
a little trap rapper.
What?
Really?
It's
I heard
hilarious.
that
because
song with
he-
Post Malone,
yeah,
and I
he did
hate
that.
it, dude.
This song, I mean, it just sounds like a typical Ozzy song.
Yeah.
But it's like very
Is it still
like
like
modernized.
Zach
Like it
Wild
could be on like
playing
the
guitar?
radio with these like kids almost. Like the
Well-
way the cadence is and everything. You could tell someone wrote it for him.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, that guy has so much money that I'm sure they're paying top dollar
Yeah, he
to
probably
be
didn't even
like,
want to do it. Sharon probably made him
sure,
do it.
definitely. Yeah. Oh,
This one?
absolutely.
Yeah, look at him. Look
This
at
looks
it.
like some bad
man.
God of War
Look at his
CGI.
So you got
Oh
some
yeah,
blades.
like a
that fucking like
brass
brass
knuckle.
knuckle cross.
Oh, come on, man.
He's like almost 80.
Dude, he looks like a Sith
Jeez.
Lord.
Yeah, he does. That's what Eddie or Nick. I think Nick said that.
He's
he looks
got
like Darth
he's got
Maul.
2 new singles out apparently. And I know he's got a new record coming, but who asked for it? You know, and I liked
mean-
Ozzy for a long time.
I still like
Yeah,
Ozzy.
he's got some sick records. But
Fuck
like,
yeah, dude.
I never really followed.
Mr. Crawley.
yeah, dude, fucking Diary of a
Mr. Crowley.
That song's dope.
Barking at the moon.
Yeah.
Mom, I'm coming home.
Dude, that shit's so sick.
I just like the idea of Ozzy Osbourne more than almost.
Yeah,
his
he's
music.
right.
Yeah, it is he's a better idea than a dude now.
I like the idea.
It's just kind of
more
weird.
than I
It's just
the
like he's like a
taste.
shell of a human that like I was reading some article.
He's a face.
I was so bored at work yesterday that I saw this article that was like, it was on Blabbermouth and it was Sharon and Ozzy to spend their first Christmas apart in the first time in 40 years. And it's like, why is this, first off, like,
Why is this news?
Yeah, why is this news? B, and I read the article because I was just like, all right, I'm high. I'll read it.
It got you.
Apparently, like Ozzy like fell down in his house recently, and
Broke his hip.
and it aggravated some spinal injury he had like years ago. So he's like, I can't leave the house, and like.
So
I
Sharon's
guess-
like, I'm leaving.
Well, Sharon's
to
with
go on
one of their kids
vacation.
in England, and he's
Oh,
staying
okay.
at home.
Did you see that he cheated on her like 5 years ago?
Yeah,
it
he
was
cheats
like
on
a
her
big
like all the
thing.
time.
Relapsed on like drugs
Whatever,
and alcohol.
something
and
like
shit.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Like,
didn't he like go missing for like a minute too or whatever?
Yeah.
And like she was on whatever show
Dude,
she's
that
on.
guy is
I don't know.
unreal though. That show, I watched like clips of that
Osbournes?
recently. That's got to be one of the greatest shows.
oh, it's
phenomenal.
so sick.
It was
It's
great.
so sick.
They fucking exploit the shit out of him.
And he just like doesn't
He's
care.
a golden goose.
Like
you know?
the end of one episode I was watching, he's just coloring. Like he has a coloring books, so he's coloring with all these markers,
fun.
and they just like show it for like the last 20 seconds of the show. Just like how
him
pathetic
coloring.
it is. He's sitting there like
All drugged
shaking
out,
and just
like
coloring.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, his hands are moving
this
like
is the
this.
Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, great. This is what he's doing now.
one of my favorite moments from that show that I'll never forget was like it was in the middle of like he was touring.
Yeah.
And so they were talking to Zach Wild, and in the background, like all in the back down the hall, you can see Ozzy kind of shuffling around.
Uh-huh.
And they're just like talking to Zach about Ozzy. He's like, yeah, you know, the old man is just like, he's still doing it. We just got to keep an eye on him. And you hear this like fucking crashing noise because Ozzy just ate shit. And you can see it like, and Zach Wild just like turns around. He's like, there you go. And like kept on going. Like, it's like
Dude,
another
the
day in
Zach Wild
paradise.
stories of Ozzy Osbourne
Oh,
are
I'm sure he has like a
Yeah, dude.
million.
He said once they were like in a sauna or something, and he's like, you know how Zach Wild talks,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
he's
oh,
like,
yeah.
he calls him the boss.
Yeah,
instead
yeah.
of Ozzy.
Yeah, the boss is
Like we were in the
there.
sauna, the boss looks at me, and these two girls looked over at us and gave a chuckle, and he looked at me and was like, Zach, you know why they left? He's like, why, boss? He's like, because she just looked at my dick and said she'd put it behind her ear and smoke it later.
Wow. Oh my God. Dude. It's just like what is up with this dude? I remember, have you guys ever seen
Lots of drugs.
the music video he
Lots.
did with Jessica Simpson and they covered Winter Wonderland like for the Osbournes?
Vaguely, but
Dude, it's
insane.
so fucking bad. Like his voice is so auto-tuned to the point where it's just like It's just like they shot him with drugs. Yeah, did you hear that?
Fucking unbelievable.
It's so funny. Like I haven't even listened to it yet. I should this year.
Probably made them do that, right?
Because both of those shows were huge. Yeah,
big at the time. Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so fucking pathetic and sad,
Dude,
and
it
just
is
like
really bad.
Yeah, I don't
it's
get
a
it.
clear indication that guy never says no.
Yeah,
you know, like that's what's crazy.
He doesn't have the choice. His wife is his manager.
Yeah, she's running the show
and
and
do everything.
But even so, you think he'd have some agency to be like, maybe I shouldn't do that. But it seems like
I think he's just trying to make money still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and he just doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
His records bringing a ton of money.
I wonder if there's anything he's ever said no to, and I wonder what that could be. Like, I wonder if he's ever put his foot down onto something like, there's no way I'm doing that. Like, that's it. Draw the line there. But yeah, I'll stick with Jessica Simpson. It's fine. You know, like, I'm curious to, like, because I mean, it just seems like that guy never says no to any
it does
ideas.
seem like he never says no. I agree.
Which, I mean, it's probably not the worst thing. I mean, we're talking about him now, so obviously, it's doing the trick. Even like that fucking Post Malone thing. Even if you don't like it, we talked about it, and like, people talked about it.
People did like that song too.
And then all the tweets of people like, man, Post Malone's really helping out this Ozzy guy. It's like, oh god, yeah.
Well, I mean, he's like really like maybe like one of the biggest figures in metal of all time.
He has to be,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, still, you know,
one of the more iconic people.
Did you guys ever watch Battle for Ozfest?
I watched
reality show.
I watched the first few episodes on YouTube, and it was great.
A Dozen Furies?
Yeah, they won, and Mantis, the runner-up band.
I saw them at that Ozfest that year. The year they won.
That's sick.
I don't remember what they sounded like.
Not good.
Weren't they like metalcore?
Yeah, like all those bands were just like Unearth clones or some weird shit. I remember there was
Unearth. They have a new song out too.
They have a new CD out.
Oh, they do?
It's good. Yeah, it was produced by DL from the Acacia Strain.
Pretty cool.
It came out last year. It's
saw
actually really good.
A new music video or something. It's pretty good.
I still think that band's sick. Yeah, I still enjoy him.
I mean, they're still writing the same exact shit.
Oh, you know what?
If it works, it works.
I discovered, I don't know if I think I told you this yesterday. I don't know if you'll care, but next week, the Acacia Strain is dropping a surprise record the day after Christmas.
Really?
Like, yeah.
Dude, I've been listening to that, what's that one song with Jamie Joss on it?
The Beast.
That song
is so sick, dude.
I listened to that like in the airport, like when I was traveling, and it just felt like I was gonna just like destroy everybody in the airport.
The 2 times I've seen them play that live, somebody just gets like the shit beat out of them. It's just like you see one kid fly across the room. I saw him at Bottom Lounge with Danny once years ago.
That's awesome.
And I just remember like they played that song and they had the dude from Kubla Khan do Jamie Joss's part.
Oh, cool.
And there's just so many like.
Yeah, I never really listened to them after Continent.
Dude, they have.
So that's why when you said that song was
that
sick,
band just gets heavier
you should
and
fuck with
heavier.
their newest CD, Grave Bloom. It's like Doom version of fucking the Acacia Strain now. Yeah, they've definitely done a lot of like cool shit since back then.
And the production keeps getting better and better on all that stuff, and like that band just gets better and better.
And they're playing Sub T with like Rotting Out.
That is like crazy.
And,
that is
a bunch of other sick bands.
Room.
That's gonna be a sick show.
I know.
People are gonna
There's
get
no way
fucking
I'm missing
smashed.
it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to that show.
I remember seeing a Dillinger there. Remember? Were you at that?
No,
show?
I didn't go to that. I fucking wish,
That
man.
was
Like
crazy.
that would be insane to see them there.
Yeah, I mean, he was climbing up on that second floor.
right, just
and
getting up
shit.
there.
Yeah. Fuck, man. I'm pumped for that that new record next week. I think it's going to be sick.
It hasn't leaked, right?
No.
It's just the information.
Just somebody
about
saw there was a post on like some music service that accidentally was like, oh, this will be on December 26th.
Oh, that's how
And those
people
guys
found
were
out.
already teasing it like December 26th.
Oh.
And like there was like updates that they
Little
were
bit
in the
of a-
studio over the summer and shit. So,
Nice.
but yeah, it looks different.
Yeah, so they were gonna try to pull a Missy Elliott and just drop an album without telling
Yeah,
anybody.
it's called It Comes in Waves.
That's another album I had.
What, Missy Elliott?
Yeah, I used to
Was it
love
good?
her. I don't. I mean, I loved it.
Oh,
at
the new one or the old
no,
Missy
the one
Elliott
that
shit? Yeah.
huge song she had, like.
Let me work it. I'm now
that's a
flipping and
classic.
reverse it. Yes, you're flipping it before I Yeah, dude. That song's
got a
sick,
big-
dude.
All the censors.
Yeah.
I always
It's
wondered
you're
about that
flipping it
song.
before
I mean,
get-
I
Come
thought
on.
she was gay.
Oh, I don't know. I never
Is she?
thought
I
that.
don't know, actually.
Or is
She
that
put out a
Queen
new
Latifah?
record. Queen Latifah is definitely gay.
Is she?
But yeah.
Oh,
At least bisexual.
I didn't know.
Because I remember that was a big thing when that went down. Because everybody's like, oh my God, she likes women.
Was
I
it a
mean, she
big
might
deal?
like both. I don't know. I remember at the time, yeah, it was like I thought it was like the early 2000s she came out.
Oh,
And back then it was just
that's
like
a big deal.
oh,
Yeah,
like when
yeah.
Ellen came out and everybody was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh my God, Ellen. All the old white people that watch your show.
Yeah, like that was a shocker.
Bunch of
Yeah.
old. Yeah.
Dude, I saw a meme on like Facebook or Instagram the other day, and it was Ellen taking a picture with like Migos and Future and all these like rappers.
God.
And
What
somebody
talk about sellouts.
Yeah, the caption was like, when you're the cool teacher hanging out with the bad kids.
Right.
And she's just like, and they all look like they're gonna,
God.
I don't know, do
That's
some cool
so
shit.
funny.
What was this
Some
world trying to
drugs.
do?
I don't know, man. I have no idea.
It's all about
Dude,
those crossover.
Brockhampton, the rap group I like, was on Ellen recently.
Really?
And it was so
Are you
weird.
fucking
Yeah.
kidding me?
Did they perform?
No, I swear to God.
Why?
Yeah, they were on there. They were on Jimmy Fallon. They were on Jimmy Kimmel.
Well,
'Cause
that shit makes sense.
Yeah,
but
that makes more
Ellen
sense
is like a
than Ellen.
daytime.
I have no
talk
idea.
show for like
a bunch
white.
of middle-aged white
it was
women.
super weird. Yeah. I don't get it. I don't know.
You got a big dick.
Come on.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, dude.
that's good.
Yeah. That is a good. I like a lot of Missy Elliott songs. She's just
I'm with it now.
Gonna underground.
She had like really weird shit.
Yeah, her
It was
music
kind of like
video is
Busta
really cool
Rhymes,
too.
but a girl.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
She had like
valid,
some
yeah.
really weird shit.
Her
too.
videos are the shit. She
Yeah,
always has
they're
really
like
cool music
acid
videos.
trips, man. They're
Yeah,
awesome.
get high, watch some of those. Like old Ludacris videos. There's one Ludacris video where
No,
his
that
fro
Busta
just gets
Rhymes
bigger
video.
and bigger.
And which one?
Yeah,
I think I know what you're talking about.
What is it called? Give me some more.
Yep.
yeah.
That video's
That
the
was so
shit.
trippy.
Yeah,
Dude, there's so much good like R&B and hip hop in the '90s. I was listening to Outkast the other day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they're the shit, dude.
Yeah, dude, it was
That's
like
a fun
the golden age of that shit.
Yeah. Miss
It's
Jackson.
like the 70s for fucking rock music.
I know, yeah,
Yeah.
for real. That song Roses by Outkast. Roses really smell like poo, 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 yeah.
Or Gobo would say the 80s for rock music.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, depending on who you ask.
Oh, man. Did you watch Macabre last night?
No.
Yeah.
I'm old, and I remember that band. Like, I remember the name. I remember
Yeah.
hearing the name. I remember seeing on like all sorts of marquees and flyers, but I don't know. I've never checked them out. I just never gave a shit because, like, from my understanding, they're just like some thrash metalish.
It's like a death metal parody band.
Yeah,
I hate them.
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily parody so much. It's like they just have a shtick to that.
Yeah. Well,
You
they
know?
do like the goofy serial killer type shit. Like,
Right. Yeah, it's like their whole
they have a really.
MO.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not sick.
But for whatever reason, they're hugely popular here in Chicago.
Yeah. The biggest rock
And,
band, according to Gobo, dude. And the biggest rock band to come out of Chicago.
And so, so they always do their holiday horror. And
Yeah.
this is literally the only show they did all year, which is crazy, which is why it was such a good turnout.
Dude, every time Gobo talks during your set, Gabe looks like he just wants to kill him.
I know.
Dude.
That's the point.
Yeah, it's really funny.
It probably adds fuel to the fire by getting pissed.
We just like.
Gobo's
I think
probably
he's,
like, I'm
I
gonna
think
do
he's
it
funny,
more.
man. I think he's funny.
Go, oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
there's
great
no
fun,
like.
man.
I mean, sorry to ruin the surprise, but there's real no animosity during those shows. Like,
Yeah,
it's all for fun. Like
I'm sure.
we like to give everybody shit.
That's so
Like,
much fun. When you were playing that He Who Corrupts riff, he's like, "You're supposed to play that later." That was really sick. Or when you guys were both playing, he was like, "All right, guys, stop."
It's like, all right, stop.
Yeah.
Stop making noise. All right, stop making noise. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool. That was fun story. So Ryan from He Who Corrupts, who was also in that band Centaurus and a few other bands and stuff like that.
What does he play? Guitar?
Guitar. He was a stage left guitarist. Or you weren't there.
I wasn't there.
He's the shit. I've known that dude forever. And it's funny, like I knew him before he had actually joined He Who Corrupts. But he one time just like he was like, "Hey man," he's like, "This dude Jay." He's like, "He's
the one at your birthday party?"
Yes, he was there this year. I love that dude. He's super fucking awesome. His brother's the shit too. And he was like, "Hey," he's like, "My buddy Jay like does like this jam thing every once in a while, and would you like to come do it?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he's like, "Yeah, he's you might know him. He's like he plays bass in that band He Who Corrupts." And I was like, "Oh, fuck yeah, like let's do this, like hell yeah." So this is like years ago too. Went over to this dude's place, and some other dude I never met before just played drums. They had a little electronic drum kit, and we just jammed for like 2 hours and just hung out, talked shit, and like had fun. But the coolest part of the whole night was I got to play Master of Prophets with them.
Oh, yeah?
Because obviously, like, those two guys know it because they're in the band. And then the dude playing drums knew it because it's not like it's a super difficult song. So, like, we got to jam it together. So that was like...
That's sick.
That's like a bucket list thing.
Were you playing guitar?
Guitar, yeah.
That's cool.
So it was cool. That was fun. I got to do that. And then, so that's why I know that riff and, like, I'm able to just bust it out every once in a while.
Steve just kept talking about their tiny penises the whole night.
I was dying because
they used to do it all the time.
Oh, they do it all the time. Yeah, they're never gonna stop doing that. But like the vocalist had one of those fucking that like bathing suit that's like one piece or whatever. Like what was that character Borat?
Oh yeah.
Had. And I just remember like he had the like straps. It was just like pulling it like this, and it was just like dick out. And I was like, there it goes. I was like, that's like our ball drop, you know? Like you guys had the ball drop, we got the dick flop. That's Happy New Year, everybody. You know, like it was the shit. Like it was so fucking funny.
And one of their guitar players was naked too.
Yeah, Joffrey or whatever. Like just took everything off. Like his whole shtick is like, it's so funny because like after every song, like a piece of clothing just gets taken off, and eventually he's down to a thong. Yeah, he just took the thong off.
Good for him, man.
Still has gym shoes on. He's a smart man. He's been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
You
gotta keep that traction.
Let me work it.
And Ozzy was like, that was so little.
We were just cracking up.
Were so little.
It was funny because like Joffrey's just like jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Dick's just going everywhere. So
Do they
fucking
sound good?
fun. Oh, they sound awesome.
Yeah.
Like they for what they are, they sound awesome. They're not like having 3 guitar players, none of which are using tuners. It's all over the fucking place.
Tuning
and
by
like
ear
by ear.
before
And
I
like
left. I was like,
they're a grind band. Like not like they're not the most proficient people.
Yeah.
But goddamn, do they do it well? And like it just sounds awesome. It's just a massive wall of sound with like one of the best like front men ever that just goes balls to the wall every fucking time.
Yeah.
Like that dude never has an off night. Like it's the shit. And they delivered. It was so fucking great.
The only time I saw him was She Who Corrupts. It was the only time I've seen him.
Great show. That was such a great show.
Yeah, that was cool. They did not get naked there.
Surprisingly, no.
Is that Sub T?
Yeah.
I went to that too.
Someone at one point, the singer was like, just totally assed out. And he goes, I don't know. I was like, what do I do in here? He's like, I have kids. I'm on like a board. Oh, and like next song, and they did that song that's called, ironically, it's called "Too Many Cocks at the Cocktail Party." And after that song finished, he like ripped the mic cable out by accident, and somebody in the crowd goes, "Too much microphone in the or too much mic in the microphone." I was like, "That was good. That was a good line." And like that poor sound guy ran up, I think like 3 or 4 times to like plug stuff back in because it was just
while they're naked.
Chaos.
How do they not get like kicked out for doing shit like that?
It's public indecency.
Yeah, I know. They could get, I mean, hypothetically, like arrested.
Yeah.
And they would play like house shows and shit. So you got a bunch of grown men and a bunch of 14-year-old girls
they
hanging
are
out at a house show.
Adults. Like they have legit jobs and shit. Like I don't know how.
They have dad dicks.
I just felt bad for anybody like front row because he just got this dick flopping.
Ryan
like,
still playing bass for them?
Ryan
Bruchard or whatever?
He's a guitar player.
Oh, was he still there?
Yeah, he still plays guitar.
He was there last night? I did not recognize him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Huh. He's not going anywhere. Yeah.
He was the dude in Trials.
Yes.
Are they still doing shit then or no?
Trials?
No. He Who Corrupts. I thought this was like it for them, according to Gobo. But they never said it.
I don't know. Like we talked a little bit to them.
Ending for like the last 10 years.
Yeah, every show's their last show or whatever.
Yeah.
Every show's a comeback show, and I don't know. I know there's like a lot of issues with because those dudes are older and they all have jobs and shit, so it's very difficult for them to really coordinate stuff. Like the fucking guitar player I can't remember. Fuck, I feel bad. I can't remember his real name, but he goes by the name Casual Friday. It's the one guy that never does the shtick in the band. Like
never takes out his penis?
No, well, yeah, he's never naked, but he's never like in a suit, like ever. And I don't know why. For whatever reason, just doesn't do it. And he has a job where like he was working that night of the show and literally walked in like as we finished and almost didn't make it to the show.
Oh wow!
Because of work, like he was like hauling ass to get over there, which I thought was pretty.
It's cool.
Funny.
They call him Casual Friday because he doesn't dress up.
Yeah.
Was that always their shtick? Was wearing like business suits and shit?
Yeah, it's always as far as I've known.
Yeah,
like it's the shit. Like I missed
band
it.
Name's He Who Corrupts.
Yeah, like
like business, all their CDs.
It's all business oriented stuff,
man,
yeah.
shit.
And like I miss the days when because even Alex mentioned it, like how they used to just have dudes on the stage in the suits and glass, like almost like CIA, just like standing there all the time when they have suitcases and like they'd have like their props and shit in there and like, dude, like there's one of the best live bands. Like it's just so much fun to see that shtick and like it doesn't stop. It's at 11 beginning to end. Like it's fucking crazy.
I wish I saw him.
And it's so good. Like I was cracking up because Jay has like a sampler and he's always fucking with stuff. And he had those like horns like and like there was one song he was just hitting the shit out of that and I was fucking dying.
Yeah.
It was so good.
That's dope.
But yeah, they fucking crushed it. Like it was so good. It was awesome.
He still uses that huge sampler on the ground, right?
The same thing that Eddie uses, the FCB Behringer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know what he uses as a sampler though. I didn't even.
I think
see
he
it.
uses the same Boss SP
20X or whatever
that
the hell
old
is.
school sampler.
Yeah, if it works, it works. And then it was funny.
Huge.
Yes, it's like a mothership.
We have one down here.
And it was funny because they borrowed my cabs and everything. And Jay was like, dude, he goes, that was the shit, man. He's like, you provided the gear for fucking 3 guys. Like, I was like, well, yeah, technically I'm playing the part of 3 people. So it just worked out that you guys could use it all. So.
Yeah. I saw Phil and Eva at the Infected show.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. They tried to make it to your show. They said they couldn't cut it with the time because they wanted to see. They did want to see Hugh Corrupts too.
Hell yeah.
But they were just
like,
we're coming here.
Like I said, Hugh Corrupts is the shit, man, and they don't do shows that often. Like they did like a random show at Brower House like a few months ago.
Really?
That I totally missed. And I'm friends with Ryan on Facebook. Like I did not see anything about it. Like I just remember like I was talking to Eddie about it. Like we just saw like videos and photos like the next day.
What if they got naked there?
Probably.
There's like families that go to Brower House and shit in Lombard.
Later in the night than family.
Fuck yeah. How far? What are we at right now?
42. We can do it a little bit longer. What else? Yeah, I'm bummed I didn't get to see Without Waves.
Oh yeah, I was eating during their set.
That's fine. We were setting up during their set, which is a bummer.
Dude, how sick is that, man? That murder. So you remember Murder Ball?
Yeah, but Slipknot was in that movie.
Yeah.
You remember that movie?
Yeah. I thought you didn't. No, Rollerball is the one with Slipknot in it.
Oh,
Murder Ball is the wheelchair game.
Oh, yeah, Rollerball.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember Rollerball. I remember
we talked about that. Slipknot was in it. Yeah.
I didn't see it.
He knows that
They're
now.
in it for like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're in the middle of the rink, like playing.
Remember Cannibal Corpse and Ace Ventura?
Classic.
Yeah.
I like the extended version of that.
Yeah,
you can find
me
on
too.
YouTube.
You
It's
think
so
this is
good.
a rare one?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. Like, do Hot Wheels hold a lot of value?
They used to. They used to be.
We could look it up on
I'm just wondering
eBay.
if this is a rare one. It's got to be.
I think it's only.
Have they ever made a wheelchair?
It would only be
before?
worth it if it was what's his name, Mark Zupan or whatever.
Look, they even show you how he got in the wheelchair. A card hitting him.
So what is it's Hot Wheels? What is it? What is it called?
Wheelie chair.
Wheelie chair.
Show you how we got in it.
Okay, let's see if I could find it on.
I think this guy's like an actual like
a
wheel.
like a stunt.
His name is Aaron Wheels. Father,
it goes for about.
Fotheringham.
It's weird that they
The
gave
most
that
expensive
middle
I see it
name.
is
They must have known.
$6 on eBay, so maybe it's not.
Well, I bought it for $1.
Yeah,
Alright,
that's good.
that's
Where did you
good.
get it at?
Jewel.
Oh fuck yeah!
Dude, that's what a funny story. I'm in line and I'm staring at like the Hot Wheels that are in line just because I'm like, just staring off in
Right.
space.
Yeah, time
And
to
I
kill.
see this and I'm just like, I have like 2 pounds of ground beef and then I'm just like, I gotta buy this. I just grab
this in
this.
my
so
life.
The lady rings up this and 2 pounds of ground beef.
Somebody's having a good weekend.
I'm like, this has got to be rare, right?
Yeah,
And it's not.
Not yet. Not yet. Hold on to that.
yeah.
It's only going to go up in value.
Like Beanie Babies.
I love rare shit.
You want me to help you out here?
No, let him struggle.
What's better than when something's limited edition, honestly?
Nothing,
Nothing.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing's better. That's the shit, dude.
One
It's
of
like
a
the
kind.
best marketing
One of a kind is
scheme
the only
saying
best
it's
thing.
limited
Yeah.
edition. One of a kind.
That's
I have a
the
one of
only-
a kind guitar. Can you believe that?
Soon to be 2, right?
Dude, I think the guy might have died. He doesn't answer me anymore on Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, maybe.
So this guy,
is he an older guy?
I
Or?
showed you the design he made, right, for the next one.
Maybe I can't remember.
It's like
I thought it's the same.
It's the same
body.
design, but it's all different woods.
Yeah, it's like a flip, right?
No, he's using
Oh,
like
sick.
purple heart on the back, and then the
Nice.
white's gonna be like I don't know what kind of wood. It looks like white with like bird's eye, like swirls
Okay,
kind
nice.
of wood.
Damn,
That's cool.
fuck yeah. Is
And
that
I was gonna get like the gold. It was gonna be all gold hardware, and then I was gonna get
hell yeah.
purple wood Dunables with gold around them.
Ooh, I like that. I'm into it.
pickups?
So this thing was gonna be sick, and he's like asking for like inlay design.
Really?
No, the mic has been doing something goofy.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I think
Hello?
it's the cable.
Yeah, and
it's either the cable or the microphone itself. I might have to
so he's
swap out.
asking me what I want and all this, and I told him I'll buy all the hardware, and
Yeah.
I'll just have like Franco or someone put it on to send me the guitar because Franco had to like redo all of it.
Right?
Anyways.
Yeah.
So I was gonna buy all like the hip shot hardware and shit,
Nice.
and then
Franco can tell you how bad the guitar is
Yeah,
when you get
exactly.
That'll be fun.
it. Yeah.
and then
Man, that guy talks shit about my new guitar like immediately.
I know. Fuck him,
thanks.
man. I'm gonna jump him, dude.
Jump him.
no, then he asked about inlays, like,
Oh, okay.
do you want custom inlays? And I said, yeah. And he's like, well, what's your band name? And I told him, he's like, we should do like a crown, like in the
I remember
inlays.
you talking about that. It sounded like
And
a
I'm
cool
like, yeah,
idea.
why don't you do a crown? And then every inlay it goes down, the crown's more broken. So like it's
That's
so sick.
broken into 3 pieces.
Yeah,
and,
that's so fucking
That's
sick.
a
You know,
sick
so it's
ass
like bare hair.
idea. Yeah.
and he's like, okay, I'm gonna start working on it. And then
that was
that's
it.
4 months ago.
Oh,
and I
Jesus.
contacted him like, are you okay? But are you okay?
Everything all right?
No response.
Did you pay him anything, like a deposit
no.
or anything? Okay.
He wanted like $800 to do the whole thing.
Really?
It's like,
That
that's
is
fucking
insane.
believable.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's the guy that made your other custom guitar.
Yeah.
What kind of guitars are those?
Magadon.
Magadon, yeah.
Cool.
He's out of Michigan, like somewhere in the middle. Bumfuck.
Let's go
Michigan.
fucking find his ass, dude.
I don't know what happened to him.
Send
I know
Mikey
he has like
after
a
him.
real job. Like he doesn't do this.
Full
He
time.
makes
Right,
probably
it's
like
like-
3 guitars a year, if that.
Yeah.
That's
Have you-
It's weird that he didn't like message. He's still not messaging me back. I'm
Does
like,
he read them? Can you see if he's read them? You know,
can
like
you see that on Facebook Messenger?
Yeah, you open Messenger, you can see if
I don't-
somebody's actually read the message or
Messenger,
not.
yeah, but maybe not if it's through like his page.
It is.
You,
through
no,
his
you still
page.
can do it through a page.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you got that new iPhone?
No, he
huh?
didn't read it.
Okay.
Because it would have the checkmark blued.
Yeah.
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 Oh, the checkmark wouldn't be there. It would be like the picture of the profile
Yeah, it
picture.
would-
Oh no,
Go
then he
below
did
it.
read it.
Yeah. Say, listen, bitch.
Last time I
I
messaged
know
him
you
was
read it.
November 6th.
Yeah.
That's when I said,
It's a bit,
hey.
bit ago.
Fuck, man. Was it seamless last time?
he's always been like at least like 48 hours.
Okay.
Not, a month and a half.
Dude, is that green iPhone fucking 11? Oh, I want that one.
Why is it green?
sick? That's the color. It's actually like the color of this jacket almost.
It's actually really sick.
Yeah, I almost got one recently, but I was just like,
Did they come
eh.
in other colors?
Really cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's almost like a gray. This is like the hot
That's that-
color of 2019. Dude.
That's the
It's,
color that I struggle
like olive
with.
green.
military green.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like painting their kitchens those colors.
Really? I've
Like
doing a
that
lot of
really
like gray.
dark green.
I do a lot of grays and whites.
I think
Yeah.
I wanted mine green like this.
Yeah. Well, you can do whatever you want.
Well, you're gonna be painting.
Yeah, let me know.
All the cabinets are in the garage. Now.
You should make
Oh,
a
are they
rainbow,
really?
dude. You should make it a rainbow kitchen.
Yeah.
Each door is a
Maggie would
different
love
color.
that.
Yeah, dude.
That's
Yeah.
how my old house, the
I'm
steps
coming
were.
out. I want the world to know.
The steps in my old
My
house.
cabinet's a rainbow.
They the steps in my old house, it was each a different sample of fabric or like carpeting
Yeah.
on the stairs because the old guy that lived there was blind
Oh.
and he just wanted carpeted floors. And so his son like just put that in apparently.
Was it
yeah.
maybe it was cheaper? Or maybe he just did
Oh
it
yeah,
to
he
fuck
just took.
with him.
Well, it was cheaper because he
Guy's
just took all the
blind.
samples. Yeah, and the guy
Yeah.
had no idea.
That's
It's
funny.
hilarious.
Really funny. Yeah.
That's bogus.
Um,
Yeah, you won't know.
Yeah, here, let's start winding down. That'd
Okay.
be good. Yeah, if there's anything you guys want to plug, this will be out actually tomorrow. So this will be. It's been a while since we've done one of those turnovers.
I don't know. Check out that Acacia Strain record.
Yeah, which comes out when?
Thursday, supposedly.
It's the day after Christmas. right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are playing Friday.
Oh,
You are?
nice.
Yeah, in
Where you-
Milwaukee.
Oh,
Milwaukee.
fuck.
What,
Yeah,
what
Snowtown.
venue?
Do you know where?
Yeah, where was it at?
I'll be at that Thieves show.
Nice.
The Thief Show?
Yeah,
I
they're
know
doing,
Seth
they're doing a
listens to
house
this.
show. Yeah,
Seth,
yeah,
go
yeah.
to their show.
It's at Quarters.
Quarters.
Yeah, 900 East Center Street in Milwaukee.
Sweet. I don't know.
It's us, the Old Northwest, Ellie Smith and Peter J. Woods, and Galactic Hatchet.
Sick.
Never heard of those bands.
Neither have I, but I'm sure it'll be
Are
cool.
they all Milwaukee bands?
Yeah, I'm guessing.
Nice.
Because none of them even sound
It's
familiar.
Quarters. I'm trying to think. I know X-Ray Arcade in Milwaukee, but I don't know Quarters.
Yeah,
Is it McCarver from, or they're from?
They're like from Green Bay.
More like
yeah,
Green Bay.
some of the dudes live like kind of by Milwaukee, but I'll tell them to go. Like,
That's
yeah,
a
say
cruise
what up.
still. Isn't Green Bay like 7 hours from here?
No, it's like 3
No.
hours from here.
It is?
Yeah, it's not that far.
I thought it was really far.
I thought it was 2, but it's not apparently. Because when Marv came down, he drove basically from Green Bay. He was like, it's like 3 hours, 3.5.
Yeah,
I was like, it's not too bad. Yeah, no. Over there.
Something is waiting. It's going to be doing a New Year's Eve, show at Livewire. I think it's us and like Black Actress, and there's like one more band or something.
What about
It should be cool. What about what?
I don't know. I was gonna suggest a band to put on there, but it's dumb, so I'm not gonna.
Too late for
do
that.
it.
Did you hear the new intranet yet?
I did. Yeah, it's sick.
You like it?
Yeah, do you like it?
I haven't listened to it yet.
It's dope. It's really cool. Alex
Nick said
Rudinger
it's
did
okay.
drums. I think it's really good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw a video about it.
I think Nick's is hating because what's his name was his favorite drummer.
Danny Carey.
No, not Danny.
Or not
Carey.
Danny Carey. Fucking
Danny
Walker.
Walker.
Yeah.
He's
Was
out
that
of
his
the
favorite
band.
drummer?
One of them for sure.
damn.
He's like, yeah, it's not Danny.
He got in
Me and I didn't even
trouble,
know
right?
that. We're like, what? He's like,
Yeah.
He's like, it's
He
the
got
guy
me
from.
too.
Is he
He's
just
like, it's
gone?
the guy from the Whitechapel band.
He filled in for Whitechapel.
And I'm like, oh,
Alex Rudinger was in the Faceless.
Yeah.
He did fill in for Whitechapel recently. He's been in like a shitload of bands. Good Tiger.
Good Tiger.
He was
Danny
in
Walker's in death metal bands now, right?
He used to be in Exhumed. He's not in anymore.
He's like gone, right?
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing now.
He's
He
gotta
has-
be in band. He's like such a sick drummer.
He
in
will
trouble.
be again, but
Was
like,
what? Me too?
yeah, he.
No way, he did?
Yeah, because apparently his ex, like he hit his ex and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Like, how hard? Like a tom drum hard or a snare drum hard?
like a trigger kick drum
How hard
hard.
are we talking here? You she get bruised?
It was something like that. I don't really know. Something that had to do with his ex girlfriend, and then
Think
the
it
band just
fractured.
excommunicated him, and that's
Oh,
why.
here,
they
here,
took-
hold on. Before we like, get more into this stuff, let's end it.
Okay,
Still a good drummer. He hits things pretty good.
phenomenal drummer.
Damn it.
We'll pick up the next one.
Thank
Continue
you,
this.
everybody.
Yeah, thanks for listening, guys.
So yeah, next week it'll be this same configuration.
Yeah, we're about to do it now, so-
we're gonna do it in a minute here. So thank you so much for checking out the episode. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe and follow and all that stuff. That way, when I fuck up and don't drop the episodes Mondays at 7 a.m., you'll get notified that they're eventually up. So
Yeah.
because I feel bad about that.
That's
so thank
okay.
you guys, and then keep the comments and likes coming. We got a lot of like great
Shit coming
comments
up.
from the new metal episode, which is funny.
Yeah.
And don't forget, we're gonna be doing a death metal version of it with our
This
buddy
month,
Nate.
I picked out
Should
my
be cool.
record too. So
You finally picked it out.
Fuck
Nice.
yeah.
And so not the next episode, but then we're gonna have Alex Damsky back in.
Yeah.
And on that episode, we'll announce the 3,
Albums.
maybe 4. So if anybody wants us to talk about a specific death metal
Yeah.
album, send us a comment or even a text if you want.
I have
and
one.
we'll.
Do you really have
do
one?
You have a death
Yeah,
metal?
We'll do it.
Yeah, don't say it. Don't say it
Why?
on here. Well, no, we're
gonna
gonna
reveal it
announce
next
it all
week.
later.
Oh.
You can say it
You
when
can tell
we
us
stop.
after we're
Yeah.
done with this.
So we'll know, but you guys won't until way later. So yes, thank you everybody, and
Yeah.
we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.